Boy, what is the meaning of life?
Uh, I prefer to think that the meaning of life is getting the entire series of 90s sitcom Friends exclusively on Laserdisc, but only one of the sides is working.
What?
And so in between episodes and seasons, you have to write your own story and then publish it to ABC or whatever company made the Friends show, and then you have to get them to make a shitty remake of it.
So, Chris, do you think that this new remake of the Friends show, just called Enemies, is actually going to take off? Mm. Oh, that's true. That's true. So physics students, do you think then that perhaps that there's a crossover um, episode potential? Maybe friends and enemies could be frenemies.
Well, yeah, but I really think you should spice it up a little more and throw in some mutants and zombies too, because everybody is,
Oh,
mutants and
okay.
not zombies anymore. So
So which of the original Friends cast do you think would make a good zombie?
Well, probably I would say the character of Ross probably has the most potential. They've done some
Okay.
focus testing with the Department of Corrections, and they found it helps rehabilitate, people who have been convicted by exposing them to this brand of entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Stefan, which of the Friends do you think would have made the best mutant? I mean, apart from Phoebe.
I would have to say anyone who was bitten would probably be good at that. I don't think you have to have a particular skill set ahead of time. You don't really have to apply to be a mutant. So, I would imagine you just don't know until you're there.
Yeah, on the mortal side, on my side, the application takes 5 years.
Oh, okay.
I know a guy.
So Stevie Boy, why does it take 5 years to become an immortal?
Because 5 years is just enough time for half a decade to pass. And you know what that means. In half a decade, we can finally be old enough by law to inject ourselves with genetic discrepancies, and we can put it right here, and we could just it'll be Disney branded. Disney will buy it like they buy everything else, and then they can put us in like a bunch of movies and shit, and we can be an experimental thing where they don't hire actors, they just make actors out of regular people, where they just inject them into mutant actors for films. You just pray to God that it won't just end up on Disney Plus. This is.
Don't pray to me
So
for
to
that.
conclude,
I'm not a miracle maker.
okay, so Chris,
That's why it takes
do
5
you,
years.
do you think that regular actors can play mutant actors, or in the show, or does it have to be
Oh, God.
mutant actors playing mutant actors?
This is going to get racist real quick.
We need to represent mutants in Hollywood.
Okay, and physics dude, how do you think that mutant representation, as it currently stands in Hollywood, what's your opinion on that?
Well, I watched lots of X-Men, so I know there's some mutant representation, although there's an awful lot of, like he was saying, fakes out there that are, but we get a little representation.
It's true. So Michael, so what do you think that we could do to encourage more mutant representation?
Well, I think it begins with mutant outreach. You need to, reach the mutant community and get them into the whole, theatrics.
Fellow kids.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, mutant representation, outreach.
And so Stefan, what do you think the main blockers are at the moment to getting more mutants interested in, for example, drama and, you know, into the pipeline of films.
It is just good old-fashioned racism. You see somebody who doesn't look like yourself, they occasionally try to bite you, kill you a little bit, and you just shut them down.
That's just terrible. I think we've lost God. No, it's not the first time.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I've been here.
Thank you.
I'm just not in
thank
the
you very much.
regular location.
Thank you to Stefan, Michael, Physics Dude, Chris, and God for another game of the Y game.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't the Y
for-
game.
for
Yeah, it was the
coming
Y
on stage
game.
and helping me. It was the Y game, yeah.
Right.
So thank you. So yeah, thank you so much for coming on stage, and everybody else who came up on the stage. You were fucking great, and thank you for everyone who recommended something. Make sure next week, is hopefully it's coming back then. Improv not the only show where God swears to himself. That's what God just sent me. Anyway, on Thursdays we'll have the Thing in a Place podcast. Hopefully at some point soon the Tuesday's coming back. I'll talk to Mika about that. Those are both We Are Improv VR properties, and also next week, of course, the Empire Night with Stevieboy and Shoseki every Saturday, same day, same time. And you can find notifications for all of these shows that we have at the Discord, discord.me/improv, where same place you can talk to us. We send out notifications there, and on our Twitter, which you can also find there. I think next, she is doing it this week, I believe. I'll just check my events menu real quick. Yeah, so the Universe is going on right now. Yoonji helps us to organize this show because she's on the events team. She's the person on the events team that, gets us what we need from an admin for this show. And I think that you guys, that she deserves the respect of everyone across the land. And she's also great at acoustic music, singing and playing guitar. So head over to that. It's actually on right now. You can go into the room for watching the live stream, or if you're right here in the room with us, you can go there right very now. We'll probably put down a portal soon. Shoseki, do you have any thoughts?
Nope, that's it. Thanks very much for coming, guys, and we'll see you again next week. Don't forget to follow the channel. Don't forget the Discord, and that's it.
And Shoseki has never had syphilis. So thank you, everyone. Good night.